Hello everyone, I'm Robin, and I haven't really done a whiskey tasting or a tasting in a while, with the exception of the 12 days of top shelf whiskey that I did over the holidays. So yeah, this is Savor at Home. We'll call this number 70. And what I am tasting was just released last month, December 2021. It is the collaboration blend between George Dickel and Leopold Bros. So what's in this bottle is a 1-to-1 mixture of ryes produced by Cascade Hollow, that's George Dickel in Tennessee, and a rye produced by Leopod Bros. And as the story goes, Todd Leopold one day called up the master distiller at Cascade Hollow, that's Nicole Austin. She's a badass. He called her up and was asking for a column distilled rye. He was looking to blend his really heavily bodied rye, his 3-chamber rye that he had just released earlier that year, with a lighter, more delicate rye, which is what you get by column distilling. And he wanted to essentially resurrect what rye used to be way back in the day. And conveniently enough, Nicole happened to be working on developing a rye whiskey at Cascade Hollow. So the collaboration right there was born, and now here we are in 2022, January 2022, tasting this rye. This is actually the first time that George Dickel has released a rye that they actually made themselves, and they don't disclose the mash bill, but typically George Dickel ryes are sourced from MGP and then put through the Lincoln County process before being aged in Tennessee. The Leopold 3-chamber rye has a mash bill of 80% rye that they grew on their own and 20% malted barley that they malted on their own. And the 3-chamber still that was used to distill this rye whiskey is re-engineered from really, really old manuscripts. It's very cool. I recommend going and checking it out and watching the videos about how it works and stuff. It's pretty neat. This rye is sitting at 50% ABV or 100 proof, and I paid just over $100 for the bottle, so not too bad. This is the inaugural batch. This is batch 1. So let's dive into the tasting. It's got a good copper color to it. And on the nose right away is the rye spice. There's tons of cinnamon, but there's also some sweet vanilla and some floral notes, but like dried flowers, but not potpourri. There's some fig notes. That's like fig jam on toasted rye bread. There's also some like buckwheat honey, some salted caramel, a little bit of orange zest. That is tasty. There's a tiny bit of heat initially, but that kind of dissipates and turns into warmth, and there is a creamy mouthfeel that's coming forward. Right away, it's like biting into some dried figs and candied orange peel. There's also some caramelized pecans in there. And then comes the spices. There's some cloves and some cinnamon bark and bitter espresso. And then it's got a little bit of like an herbal / rye spice essence to it. This is really nice. Yeah. If you find it, I recommend picking it up. It's pretty cool. And for $100, not too bad. I'd say it's worth $100 for sure. If you've tried this collaboration blend, let me know in the comments below. And also let me know if you want me to continue doing these Savor at Home tastings. I know I haven't done them in a while. So if you want me to pick them up again, I do have lots of whiskeys to taste through.